Derivatives of composite function. Okay. Now listen, children. You have to listen little bit carefully. Then only you'll be able to understand what is meant by composite function. Okay. The first, write the question. Find the derivative of sine of x square. Find the derivative of sine of x square. What is the difference? Can you point out what is the difference here? Derivatives of composite function. Composite means more than one function is there. Derivative of, find the derivative of sine of x square. How many functions you can find out here? Which are the functions? Can you name the functions present here? Which are all the functions you can find here? Tell me, children. Okay, tell. Sine of x square. Which are the functions are there? Sine of x square. We learned so many functions. Polynomial is a function. Rational functions are there. Modulus function is there. Signum function. Trigonometric functions. Sin x, cos x are all trigonometric functions. Now here, which are all the two functions you can find? But the sine, is it a function? We have learned sin x separate as a function. And x square, is it a polynomial function? So here we have two functions, sine and x square. We have sin x. Sin x is a separate function. Instead of this x as an argument, here we have another function, x square. So within the function, you are getting another function. That's what we call this as composite function. If it is sin x, we know that what is the derivative of sin x?
Cos
It is cos x. If it is separate x square, we know that derivative of x square is 2x. Okay. Suppose it is given sin x into x square means we know that we can use product rule. Sin x is separate function, x square is a separate function. But here what is given here? Sin x square. That means as an argument, we are getting another function, sine of another function. Sine is one function. This is another function. Okay. That means, listen children, how we can write y is a function of some other function. Okay. Y is a function of u, where u is a function of x. This one we can replace. Sine of, suppose I replace x square is equal to u. So you will get y is equal to sine u. And what is u? U is x square. Okay, I'm taking x square. We know that sine u is a function. So instead of this u, instead of one function, here you are getting another function. So I'm taking x square as u. So you'll get y is equal to sine u. What is u? U is another function. Okay? Is it clear, children? Within the function, you are getting another function. For example, let's take another function. Root of sin x. Can you identify the functions here? Which are the functions here? Which are all the functions you are using here? Can you give the functions? Aparna. Which are all the functions we are using here? Sania.
Root.
Root is one function. Root x is one function. And within the root, we are getting another function. Sin x is another function. Is it clear? Suppose I am writing like this, sine of log x. So which are the two functions here? Sine is one function. Within that function, which is another function we are using here? Log x. Sine of log x. So this is what we call it as function of a function. Within the function, we have another function. We call this as function of function. Log x is another function. Sin x is another function. Suppose I write cos of e raised to x. Which are the functions we have here? Can you give the functions here, Annette? Cos of e raised to x.
Cos.
Cos is one function.
E
Cos
and x.
In the place of x, what you have? That is another function. So, e raised to x is the another function. So, within the function, we have another function. That's what we call it as function of function. Suppose I'm writing another function like this. Now, listen, children. Is it okay? What I'm saying, is it clear? Atul? Srihari? Is it okay? Aditya, Satyan? Can you follow what I'm saying here?
Yes.
Shubham, what's your doubt? Shubham? What's your doubt, Shubham? Max applied. Ma'am, I have doubt. What's it? What's your doubt?
Max asked to sir. Then I'll confirm it with you.
I think your name is given with applied max.
Okay, ma'am.
You're a commerce student or science student?
Commerce, ma'am.
Then I think it is applied max. Okay. Is it okay? Aryan, is it clear? Function of function?
Yes, ma'am.
Huh? Okay, let's go through more examples. Once you, okay, if you are not able to follow, you clear it that moment itself. Don't hesitate. Suppose I'm writing like this, sine of log of e raised to x. How many functions are here? Which are the functions you can identify here? Which are all the functions? Tell me, children. I'm not calling your names. You can come voluntarily.
Sine.
Which are the functions there? Yes.
Sine.
Sine is one function. Then
Log.
log
E raised to
e
x.
raised to x. Okay, so it takes the form f of g of h of x. A function of within the function. If I write f of 1, it is 1 is a constant we are applying. If instead of this argument, I'm writing another function. That's what we call this as function of function. Within the function, you are getting another function. Here, sine x we know, but instead of x, here we are using log of e raised to x. Log x we know. Instead of x, again we are using there e raised to x. So, as an argument, we are using a function. We call this as function of function. Okay, now let's recall how to find. Let's learn how to find the derivatives of function of function. It's an easy one. First thing is you have to identify how many functions are there. Okay, the first question we wrote is sine of x square. Okay, no need to learn by heart the formula f of g of and all. Easily we can do. First, you identify the function here. Don't write, listen. Sine is one function, x square is another function. So, this is within the argument. You start with the main function. Y is a function in x. So, we can write dy by dx. Y is a function in x. So, dy by dx. For the time being, you leave it. You take the first function. What is this main function here? Sine x. What is the derivative of sine x?
Cos x.
Cos x. So what is the derivative of sine of x square? Cos of x square. In the place of x, what you have? The same thing you write there. Cos of x square into. Now what is there for x? What is there for x? We have x square, isn't it? In the place of x, what you have here? It is x square into that function's derivative into 2x. So the answer is 2x into cos of x square. One more question, let us try. Suppose it is log of cos x. Which are the functions we have here? Don't write now. Listen, children, I'll give time. You first listen to it. You understand this method. Listen to it. You can copy it afterwards also. But if you are not able to understand, simply copying, there is no use. Y is equal to log cos x. Which are the functions we are using here?
Log.
Log and, very good, log
Cos.
and cos x.
Cos.
What is the derivative of log x?
Y.
Derivative of log x is 1 by x.
1 by
Today morning we wrote. Is it?
X.
Derivative of log x is 1 by x. What is the derivative of cos x?
Negative
Minus
1
sin
by
x
x.
Negative
minus
sin
sin
x.
x.
Negative sin x. So y is a function in x. So we are going to find out dy by dx equal to. So first function, which is the first function here? Log. What is the derivative of log x?
1 by x.
1 by x. In the place of x now what we have?
Cos x.
The derivative of log cos x is 1 by
1 by
cos x.
cos.
Is it okay? 1 by cos x into. Now look at that function. What is that function here? Cos x. Now write the derivative of that function. What is the derivative of cos x?
X.
Minus sin x. So which is same as minus sin x by cos x, which is equal to minus tan x, which is equal to minus tan x. Is it okay, Achyut? Achyut, can you follow this one?
Yes, ma'am.
Sri
Yes, ma'am.
Hari. Okay, Achyut. Sri Hari.
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, now copy these two questions. When we practice more questions, the idea will become clear. It's not difficult one. Okay, don't think in the beginning itself it's an easy one. How many functions are there? That function's derivative into. You have to write into. That's all.
Ma'am,
Yes, Achyut.
in this first question, can you explain again? I didn't understand.
First one, sine of x square. Okay, so which is the first function you have? Within the sine only you have another function here. So you start with derivative of sine x. What is the derivative of sine x? Cos x.
Cos x.
So in the place of x, what do you have here? X square. So what is derivative of sine of x square? It is cos of x square into. Now instead of x here, what we have? X square. Okay, what we have in the place of x, that one again you have to differentiate. So into, what is the derivative of x square? It is 2x.
Oh, okay, ma'am.
Is it okay?
Yes. First, we should take sin x
Which
square.
which is the first function? That one you have to identify. You have to, which one's argument is this?
Okay.
Sine of x square. So sine x is the first function. Likewise here, log of cos x. So within the log only we are getting cos x. So first we start with log x. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it okay? Aditya, Yasraj, Femina,
Yes, ma'am.
Femina, is it okay? Shivani is there?
Yes,
Shivani,
ma'am.
Shivani, Shivani. See, don't miss this differentiation class and all. If you miss one class in the other class, you will not be able to follow, because all the things we are learning on each type, you will be learning different methods. So don't miss the class. Okay, children. So now, okay, so you open your mouth and give the answer. Okay, don't hesitate. Okay, suppose the question is like this. Which are the functions you have here?
Sine.
Sin X.
Sine. What is the first function here?
E sin x.
E raised
to
to
X.
sin x.
Isn't it? E raised to x is one function, sine x. Instead of this x, we have another function there. What is the
Sin
derivative of
x.
e raised to x? What is the derivative of e raised to x?
E raised to X
E raised to x itself. What is the derivative of sine x?
minus cos X.
Cos minus
Derivative
cos
of
x.
sine
Cosine.
x is cos x. Okay, derivative of sine x is cos x. What is the derivative of cos x?
Minus
Minus
sin
Minus
Sin.
one. See, I'll give one easy way. Listen. Easy, not easy way for remembering this. What is derivative of sine x? It is cos x. What is the derivative of cos x?
minus sin.
Minus sine x. Okay. Whenever this function starts with co, you will get one minus sign there. Co. What is the derivative of cosec x?
Minus cosec into
Minus cosec x cot
Cosec
x.
x.
Okay. What is the derivative of cot x?
Minus
Minus
cosec
Minus
x square.
cosec square x. Okay. So the derivative of those functions which starts with co. Co means complementary angles. Complementary, isn't it? Last year you learned this 10th standard. Complementary of sine is cos. So when you take the derivative of complementary angles, you'll get minus sign. Okay. Is it clear, children? Is it okay? So derivative of sine is cos x. What is the derivative of cos x? It starts with co. So minus. You start with minus. Minus sine x. What is the derivative of cot x? Minus cosec x cot x. Huh? Minus, sorry, derivative of cot x is minus cosec square x. Isn't it? What is the derivative of cosec x? Minus cosec x. Look at the formula. Is it correct? But for the other things, for tan and sec, what is the derivative of tan x?
secant square.
Sec, tan x is sec square x. What is the derivative of sec x? Sec x,
Sec X into tan X.
sec x into tan x. There and all we will not get negative. Okay. Okay, now here, e raised to sin x. E raised to sin x. Here we have e raised to x is one function, sin x is another function. So first I'm naming this as y is equal to e raised to sin x. So what will be dy by dx? What is the derivative of e raised to x? Derivative of e raised to x is?
E raised to X.
So what is derivative of e raised to sin x? E raised to sin x into, here instead of x we have another function. Then that function we should differentiate. What is the derivative of sin x?
Cos
Cos
X.
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 So answer is cos x into e raised to sin x. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it okay? Next one. What is the derivative of sine of x square plus 3x plus 1? Sine of x square plus 3x plus 1. I'm not going to give the answer. Let me check who is giving the correct answer. Sine of x square plus 3x plus 1. So first step, you name this as y. Okay, first you name it as y. Then find the derivative. Are you ready? Sine of x square plus 3x plus 1. What is the answer?
Cos into
Wait, Achut. Okay, wait. Krishna Chandran, what is the answer, Krishna Chandran?
Cos into
Ah,
x square plus 3x plus 1
ah,
into 2x plus 3.
very, a second. Let me check the function. Okay, 2x plus 3. Okay, but when you read it, don't read cos into. It is cos of. Cos
Okay,
of.
ma'am.
Your answer is correct. Okay, cos of 3 sine cos of x square plus 3x plus 1 into, okay, into
2x plus 3.
2x plus 3. It's correct. Derivative of sine x. What is the derivative of sine x? It is cos x. X square plus 3x plus 1 into, within this x what we have, that function we should differentiate. So in the place of x we have x square plus 3x plus 1. So it is 2x plus 3. So the answer is 2x plus 3 into cos of x square plus 3x plus 1. Okay. The next one. Tan of 3x plus 1. Tan of 3x plus 1. Find the derivative of tan of 3x plus 1. Tan of 3x plus 1. Rijas, can you give the answer? Rijas, tan of 3x plus 1.
C square of 3x plus 1 into 3.
Yes.
C square of 3x plus 1 into
Yes.
3.
Into 3. Very good. Very good, Rijas. Are you getting the answer, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you getting the same answer? Karthik? Atul?
Yes, ma'am.
yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
this is y. Okay, dy by dx is derivative of tan x. What's the derivative of tan x? 6
6
square
square
x.
x.
into, now in the place of x we have 3x plus 1. So that one's derivative is 3 into 1 plus 0. So the answer is 3 sec square 3x plus 1. That 3 we can take it to the front and we can write. Okay, so this here one function is given as an argument of another function. That's what we call this as composite function. Composite function. Okay, and we can continue in the next period, children. I think time up, isn't it? Is or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, children. We can end the session now. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.